All right, if you want to see some of the best drifting you've ever seen on screen with no CGI, this movie you need to watch. What's up, guys? It's me, Bobby. We're talking about Alive Drift. Now, you might know the name of this movie by Alive Hoon. That's what it was called in Japan. And of course, when they distributed it outside of Japan, they decided to change the name to make it more universal. But if you go on Google or any search engine out there, search Alive Hoon, H-O-O-N, and that is what you'll find more information on this movie about. And this is really a drifter's paradise in terms of cinema. I mean, you've got the Drift Kings of Japan in this. They were consulting, they're driving in this, and there is zero CG in this film. They're very proud to call this a zero CG film. Everything is done. What you see on the driving, how close they're drifting around the track, everything is real. A lot of GoPros were damaged in this, and and you're watching the film, and there's a big change from GoPro action camera footage to cinema quality footage. Okay, now I hear they're improving that when they distribute it out to the other countries out there, but the copy of the movie I saw, it was like GoPro Hero 4 and then 4K, and then Hero 4, then 4K. It's a little bit jarring, but you forgive it when you see the action because you're seeing Nissan Silvias, you're seeing Toyota Supras, and you're seeing the best of the best in drifting out there in Japan, and it will blow your mind. If you watch Tokyo Drift from Fast and the Furious, right? You thought that was cool? Shit, you ain't seen nothing yet until you watch this movie, okay? Now, the storyline of this film is interesting. You kind of, after the first 15, 20 minutes, you kind of know how the movie's going to play out. But it's interesting to see nonetheless. Basically, the story is about this gamer. His name is Koichi Oba. He's one of Japan's top Gran Turismo players. And this drifting team, they have one of the best drifting drivers in the country. He unfortunately got into an accident. They can't continue, so they need to find a replacement driver in the meantime. And so they go on to finding another driver, but they don't have a lot of money. So the daughter of this legendary driver decides, why don't we just try to find someone who's really good at gaming, because they can do well in Gran Turismo or a driving sport. Maybe they can do well in this. So she searches out Koichi. She gives him a chance to try it out. He's never driven a car before. He gets behind the wheel, and then all of a sudden he thinks about it in his Gran Turismo. And by the way, Gran Turismo, I was like, is PlayStation sponsored this movie? Because it's in there quite prominently. Now, he has to learn a little bit more of the ways of driving a car, but the fundamentals are there. Now, what's funny about this film, right, is they have the stereotypical gamer. Koichi is this kid, young boy, good-looking boy, by the way, head down all the time, barely looks up. This guy might say 20 words the entire movie, maybe. He barely talks. I mean, the girl, cute, charismatic, she likes him. She finds him a bit attractive. I don't know why he doesn't talk, but I thought he had like some sort of mental condition. I was like, oh man, really? And then they're like, no, that's just his character. I'm like, because he doesn't change throughout the entire movie. He's the same way. Like, even if he grows with the team, I'm like, oh man, dude, please talk. Dude, you got a girl that likes you, man. Come on, get to it. No, doesn't happen. Not in the least. But that's sort of, okay, if you guys watch some Asian cinema, that's sometimes how the young boys are portrayed like that, and the women are the more dominant, more vocal, more outgoing. I don't know, it is what it is. Nonetheless, they bring him onto the team. He starts learning his ways. He starts becoming a really good driver. He does a practice round with one of the top drifting drivers in Japan. He actually holds his own. And so you kind of know how this is going to play out throughout the film. In terms of acting and performances, this is an Academy Awards here. Okay, guys? This is just run-of-the-mill, fun. It's almost like a TV movie in a lot of ways, right? But it's got the drifting aspect, which makes it unique. But it is a fun movie to watch. And you're going to have, you're going to have some chuckles with the bad guys. They really play it up. They really ham it up to be the bad guys out there, the bad drivers, and the good guys as well. But you're there for the drifting. And I think Singapore is the first market, if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be seeing this movie outside of Japan. We did see an advanced screening of it, and it was fun to watch. It really was. I mean, the drifting blew my mind at actually how good it is. So if you're in the cars like that, you love that scene, you are going to really appreciate what they have done with this. But if you're looking for a really solid storyline, come on, guys. I'll put it this way. It's as good as some of the more recent Fast and the Furious films, okay? It's that in that era. But the drifting, supersedes Fast and the Furious. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Alive Drift. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot more videos to check out right here. So enjoy those, and we'll see you soon.